Okay, I might be delusional for saying this, but I think the Calgary Flames are back in business. This season has been a massive disappointment and beyond for the Flames. Personally, I didn't think they were going to win the division again, you know, with the whole losing Gaudreau and Tkachuk and all, but I still thought the Flames were a really solid second or third place team. Well, they haven't really been that so far, have they? Markstrom went from being a brick wall to being a Swiss cheese. Huberdeau wasn't scoring nearly as much as he was with the Panthers last season. It seemed like Daryl Sutter was holding the team back now, and some fans were beginning to wonder if it was too late to enter the suck hard for Bedard sweepstakes. Probably was too late, but you know, maybe that stupid tweet accusing him of being racist would have bumped him down to the Flames pick. You know, it's possible. I thought this season was a lost cause. Everyone looked shit, and I was thinking, nope, it's Jover. But not after these two games. Now I'm filled with Stanley Cup delusions that I haven't been filled with for quite some time. I am now convinced without a single shadow of doubt in my mind that this will be a repeat of the 2004 Cup run, except this time they will win the Cup and there will be none of that puck was in the net bullshit. Okay, let's take a look at these games that have given me these likely psychotic beliefs. First, the game against the Stars. I am still traumatized from Jake Ottinger's performance last year in that series. Thankfully, it didn't take nearly as long for the Flames to score this time. In fact, it only took around 5 minutes. Which is good, since technically they're still in the playoff hunt, and I wouldn't want them to give up when a postseason berth is still kinda in the realm of possibility. Oh yay, the Stars tied it. The Flames couldn't hold on to the lead. That's like par for the course for them. It was at this point when I felt like it was game, set, match. I didn't trust Markstrom to keep them from scoring another goal, and I still see Ottinger in my nightmares, so I didn't think they could get any more pucks past him. Oh my goodness gracious, they got the 2-goal lead back. Okay, it's about halfway through the third period and the Flames still have the 4-2 lead. Maybe they can win this game after all. All they have to do is not do what they did in Vegas, and especially not what they did in Ottawa. Sounds like an easy task, but this is the Flames, a franchise that just loves to underachieve. Basically, I was cautiously optimistic. And this is why, because the Stars erased the deficit again. Congrats, you had a 2-goal lead twice, and you blew it twice. Well done. It was at this point when I felt like, okay, now it's game, set, match. Not only did they blow a 2-goal lead twice, but they're about to enter overtime, the one place they never want to be because they suck so much ass in overtime. It seemed like the most fitting place for the Stars to get this victory royale since they've also struggled in overtime, and you know what? I'm already trying to tell myself it is what it is, so just get it over with. But when all seemed lost, down came an angel from the heavens, or hell because it's the Flames and, you know, hell and fire. Tyler Toffoli. He came down to us Flames fans, answered our prayers, gave us a little kiss on the cheek like, and with less than 10 seconds in regulation, he scored the game-winning goal to give the Flames the victory. Let's fucking go! That right there, that was the kind of goal the Flames desperately needed to wake them up. If I was a Flames player, that goal would have gotten me so pumped I would have gone over to WrestleMania 39 and kicked the ass out of Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes and steal both belts and declare myself the official undisputed WWE Universal whatever the fuck champion. But as a measly Flames fan, this win increased my overall mood on the season by a lot, and it made me think, okay, maybe playoffs aren't out of the question just yet. But before we even consider such a possibility, we gotta focus on the short-term future first. The very next day, the Calgary Flames were back in action, this time against the Minnesota Wild. A few days ago, the Wild shut out the Flames in the Saddle Dome, and that game felt like the final dagger of the season. However, that was before Tyler Toffoli scored a game-winning goal with less than 10 seconds in regulation against the Dallas Stars, so this is an entirely different Flames squad than last time. Plus, if the Flames get revenge for that loss, that would help with my playoff delusions tenfold. The game starts, and oh, would you look at that, the Flames still can't score Jack Skellington off of Gustafsson. But wait, hold on a second. It's different this time. Remember Jacob Markstrom? How I mentioned earlier he went from brick wall to Swiss cheese? Well, in this game, it's like he remembered, wait, I'm better than this, and returned back to brick wall form. It was like he turned the clock back to before the series against Edmonton. For 3 periods, Markstrom stood firm, didn't let anything slide past him, and he kept a donut on the board. But so did Gustafsson, but Markstrom had more saves, so take that. They were going to overtime. Could the Flames do the apparently impossible and claim the second point after claiming the the first point. Honestly, if Calgary lost, I wouldn't have been too disappointed. Sure, it's another OT loss, but Markstrom remembered that he's supposed to keep the puck out of the net, and that's a win in my book. Plus, the Wild had 3 days rest while the Flames played literally the day prior. Cut them some slack. So overtime starts and yada yada overtime stuff happens, and Jared Spurgeon's simulator gets a puck past Markstrom for what is assumed to be a Wild goal to end the game. Now, I thought the game was over right then and there because, no shit. Someone scored in overtime. That ends the game. That's how hockey works. But the Flames went ace attorney up in this bitch. Objection to that goal, forcing the refs to take another look at it. And upon further review, they decided, nope, that goal did not count. It was a Mickey Mouse goal. The game continues. The reason it didn't count is because it was offside, which according to Wikipedia, the rule is player cannot be past line before puck, something like that. I don't really give a shit. All that matters to me is that the goal was retconned and the game continued past overtime. So this game is heading to a shootout, tied donut to bagel, which means win or loss, Markstrom has gotten his first shutout of the season. His first shutout of the season 3 quarters in. Last season, he had 10 shutouts, postseason included. But you know what? Whatever. I don't care about last season's stats anyway. The past is dead. Anyways, both the Wild and the Flames failed to score in the first 2 rounds of the shootout. But in round 3, a Gaudreau that has never played for the Flames scores to put the Wild on top. At this point, I thought, okay, now it has to be over. Sure, the Flames could still tie it with their 3rd shot, but they've already used up all their luck to recall that overtime goal. There is no way they have any more luck in them. But Nazem Kadri activates the clutch gene and scores to send the shootout to a 4th round. Oh my god, this team will not fucking die. And after Boldy whiffs on the next shot, the Flames suddenly have a chance to win this game by scoring on their next shot. And the man they're sending out there to get the job done? None other than Tyler Toffoli, the hero in Dallas, only 24 hours later has the opportunity to be the hero once again. You cannot make this up. And as if the NHL were scripted, like WWE or AEW or the NFL, he does it. He gets the puck past Gustafsson into the net and wins it for the Flames again. Is he the Flames version of Yordan Alvarez, crushing the hopes and dreams of Mariners fans in back-to-back games? Is that who Toffoli is? The Yordan of Calgary? Whether he is or not doesn't change how badly these 2 games were needed for the Flames. This felt like a team waking up, grabbing a brush and putting on a little makeup, and then hiding the scars to fade away to shake up. It was as if the Flames decided, okay, no more funny business, and decided to go back to being good. Maybe it's foolish of me to believe in them after all the underachieving they've done this year, but whatever. While they still don't hold a playoff spot, if they keep this momentum up, then they have the chance to steal that final wildcard spot from most likely the Jets. I mean, that team's in the middle of collapsing, and their next few games are significantly harder than the Flames' next few games, so this is a perfect chance for Calgary to capitalize. But yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to talk about these games because they've made me a believer again, and I am now convinced that the Flames are going to go on an underdog Stanley Cup championship winning run. The Flames are back, hopefully. Jacob Markstrom is back, hopefully. And Tyler Toffoli is my idol, definitely.